Welcome to today's workout. We've got full body supersets to do and they're super fun. So you won't need much, just some space to move. I like you to have an elevated surface. This is an ottoman from my living room. I've got some dumbbells handy. You could also have water bottles, gallon jugs, laundry jugs, whatever you've got to add some extra resistance to this awesome workout. Let's get right into it. We're gonna go ahead and warm up with some slow burpees. So I'm gonna use my elevated surface because I'm just starting out for the day. Bend the knees, engage the core, plant the hands on my elevated surface below my shoulders, stepping back. And then I'm gonna go ahead and lower down and come into a push-up in that elevated position. Step it back, load the weight in my heels, elevate the chest, come up, squeezing the glutes. Core stays tight. Let's do 5 or so like this. Nice and slow and controlled together to help warm ourselves up. Great job. Focus on your breathing here. Focus on the position of your feet to really support your base as you're coming through this. Yep, good. Up, open that chest, back, give me that push up, and feet forward. Now if you like, if you're up for it, I'm gonna turn this into a faster burpee now. Fast feet out, push up, option to add a jump at the top. And for some reason I keep forgetting to do my push-up because I'm so flawsome. It's part of why I'm warming it up. Up, out, back. Up, out, back. Same strong form that we used before. Option to do this, elevated, super helpful. Now for your last 3 burpees, I want you to add 2 jumps at the top before you come back. Push it up, forward, double jump, back, forward, double jump. Last one. Great job. Push it up, and done. Whew. Oh, that was a good little warm up. Okay, we're gonna come down to our mat now into tabletop. And if you would like to wear ankle weights, you can. You can also, if you have something that will fit into your knee crease, I'm gonna stick this little dumbbell into my knee crease here. This works, so does having an ankle weight on. So use whatever props you have available. We're just gonna be doing some ceiling stomps or donkey kicks. Hands are stacked just below shoulders. We're gonna press our heel up towards the ceiling, feeling a nice engagement in our glutes. We're gonna keep those hips nice and square, so your pelvis should be facing forward. Should not be rotated right or left. Nice and smooth and controlled here. Good. Keep breathing. Head and neck should be basically in neutral. Try not to look down, try not to look up. Keep nice even contact and pressure through both hands. And 3, 2, and 1. Let's go ahead and switch over to the other side. Again, if you want to have an ankle weight on, or if you want to slide a dumbbell or weighted object into your knee crease, that would be great. Let's go ahead and kick the ceiling again. Keep your core nice and stable. Remember to keep those hips nice and square. Don't rotate side or side. And nice even pressure through the palms as we kick that heel up towards the ceiling. Really feeling that activate your glute. Great work. Hang in there. Let's do 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome job. All right, we're gonna come up and do some cardio kickboxing. Of course, you can keep your ankle weights on if you were using them. If you're comfortable, it can be a lot of strain though, so you might want to take them off. Really your choice. I'm going to hold a couple of very light dumbbells in my hands to give me a little bonus extra for my punches. So we're going to go ahead and get our hands up in a little fighter stance, feet side to side. We're going to go 1, 2 cross punch, crescent kick, crescent kick. 1, 2, crescent, crescent. Now with your crescent kicks, they're really working your abs. You can also do 2 knees across. Just remember that each time you throw those punches, I want to see that back foot pivot. okay? You got it, good. Punch, punch, crescent, crescent, punch, punch, crescent, crescent, got it. Now when you're doing your crescents, I want your hands up under your chin. Don't lose that fighter power position where you're blocking in case the punch was gonna come in from the side. You gotta have your hands up. Good. Just get in that habit. Kick, kick, punch, and punch. Nice. Lots of core work here. Lots of isometric hold for your arms. So good. Punch, punch, kick, and kick. Great job. Last one. Punch, kick, and kick. Beautiful work. Let's go ahead and bend the knees. If you're holding on to any weighted objects, set them off to the side. Go ahead and have a little water. We're going to move back through to that first move, that burpee double jump. Starting out with a bang today. You have the option with this burpee to continue to do this elevated. It's a great variation and can really help you build that stamina and strength. Just depends on where you're at. Otherwise, you can join me down on the mat for full plank push-ups. You can also, as you come down, come into a kneeling push-up. I just was waiting for my heart rate to come back down. I feel like we're there. Let's attack that floor. Here we go. Down, back, push up, jump your feet forward, 2 jumps at the top. Then you're gonna come back down, nice flat back in that push-up. Of course, you can drop to your knees, or you can stay elevated. 2 jumps at the top. You can maintain low impact burpees as an option, like we did in the warm-up. Your choice. See where you're at today. Great job. Just a couple more. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Great work. All right. Give yourself a moment to catch your breath. Join me back down on the mat again for those donkey kicks. We're gonna come back into tabletop. Knees are just below hips. Hands are stacked just below shoulders. Core is engaged. Notice the position of your pelvis right now, where you have both knees on the ground. That's what I want you to maintain. And we're gonna begin lifting our left leg up, pressing the heel towards the ceiling. Now on this next rep, I want you to bring your knee to your outside elbow, then bring it up. Bring it to your outside elbow, then kick it up. Outside elbow, kick it up. Good. Be very controlled as you move through these 2 very different little crunches. So you're really getting your obliques there, and then you're firing up the glutes. Nice. How you doing? Is it making you sweat? Kick and crunch. Kick and crunch. Last 2. Kick and crunch. Last 1. Kick and crunch. Nice job. I'm going to switch to the other side. I'm going to take my light dumbbell, place it behind my right knee crease. Option to use ankle weights if that's helpful instead, or whatever you have available. All right, here we go. We're going to start off with 3 to 5, just stomping the ceiling with our heel. And then you're going to go ahead and add in that knee to right elbow crunch. Knee to right elbow crunch. Bring your knee back to the start position before coming back up to stomp the ceiling. Don't just kick it up from the elbow position. I want you to really isolate specific gluteal muscles. Good work. Check in with your hand pressure. Do you have even pressure distributed across your hands? Try to make sure your hands are stacked about just below your shoulders. Let's do 3, 2, last 1. Come on. Great work. Awesome, awesome job. Whew, that felt great. All right, you ready to come into a new kick punch combo? All right, awesome. Okay, so when we're punching, we're basically punching at eye level, right? So this is 2 punches to the face. If we were gonna punch 2 to the body, we would need to come down a little bit lower, but still do that pivot. So let's do 2, up, high, lower, 2, down, low. Good. Up, high, down, low. Good. Okay, now we're gonna build on that. So you're gonna do 2 high, 2 low, then you're gonna kick twice to the left. 2 high, 2 low. Come on, let's go. Kick twice to the right. Good. Side kicks. 2 to the face, 2 to the body. Left kick. Double it up. 2 to the face, 2 to the body. Right kick. Double it up. Nice. 2 up high, 2 down low. Left kick. Double it up. 2 up high, 2 down low. Kick twice to the right. Good. 1, 2, double kick. 2 up high, 2 down low. Double kick. Come on, last set. 2 low, double kick. Great job. Woo! Awesome work. Go ahead and set those weighted objects down. We're gonna do one last set of the burpee double jump. Round 3, grab some water, hydrate yourself, give yourself a quick breather. All right. Now for those of you who are just in beast mode, feel free to wear a weighted vest. Weight your body in some way for doing these cardiovascular moves if you would like to. I would really prefer that you wore something on your body as opposed to held something in your hands for a burpee double jump or something where you're coming up and jumping, just because the tendency is for those weights to swing around. If you have a weighted vest on or even ankle weights, it's a little bit more secure to your body. So feel free to add extra resistance if you would like. Personally, I'm feeling it just fine with my body weight for this move, so I'm gonna stick with where I am. I just wanna give you options. Here we go. Down, back, push it up, forward, double jump. Make sure to load the weight in your heels before coming up into that powerful double jump. Make sure your back is flat, whether you're doing a kneeling or on your toes push up. Nice work, come on. We got this. We're not here for long, make it count. Hands step below shoulders. Up, 2 times, powerful jumps. I almost just did 2 push-ups. That would have been something. Finish strong, last burpee. Come on, powerfully do it. Really great job. All right. As you're catching your breath, join me down on the mat in tabletop. I'm gonna go ahead and grab a weighted object or of course an ankle weight, if you have ankle weights on. I'm gonna put it behind the knee. I'm gonna start with my left side, placing my hands down below my shoulders, core engaged, and we're gonna start right away. Lift the heel, then we're gonna bring it over to the elbow. Return to the start position, up, and then over. Up, and then over. Lots of core, lots of glute in this one. Lots of core stability happening as well. You're balancing on just 3 points of contact. Totally normal for you to feel a little wobbly here. Do the best you can. You got this. Kick, crunch. Kick, crunch. You have to maintain, if you're using a dumbbell behind your leg like I am, you do have to maintain a slight hold on that, otherwise it will roll away. Last 3, 2, last 1. Excellent work. Switch it over to the other side. Find your position. Go ahead and lift that leg up to the ceiling, then crunch it over to your right elbow. Lift, crunch, lift, crunch. Keep your core engaged here, no arched backs. We really want to isolate those glutes and protect your back at the same time. Kick and crunch. Kick and crunch. Thank you for showing up today to do this workout. You're You're awesome. Takes dedication and a real connection to why we care about our fitness to show up and do workouts. Really does. Crunch, kick. Crunch, kick. Last 3, 2, last 1. Great job. Totally burned that booty. So good. All right, we've got one final kicking and punching combo to do. So option to grab very light dumbbells if you like. Maybe you're wearing ankle weights, whatever feels supportive to you and also challenging at the same time. So for this one, we're gonna focus on the left side first, then we're gonna focus on the right. So we're gonna do punch, punch, kick, kick, okay? So it's a left punch followed by a right crossover punch, that same left high kick that you did before to the side, and you're gonna pivot and do a front kick to the left. Everything's to the left. Are we ready? 1, 2, side kick, front kick. 1, 2, side kick, front kick. 1, 2, side kick, front kick. So much core happening right now. 1, 2, 1, 2, you got it. 1, 2, come on. 1, 2, really drive through those heels as if you were kicking a door shut with your heel really hard. 1, 2, you don't have to kick as high as I am, you can kick lower. It's still effective. 1, 2. One more on this side, and then we're gonna switch. All right, shake it off. We're gonna go, right arm's gonna punch to the other side, then we're gonna cross it over with the left, pivoting on that left back foot. Right leg's gonna come up into that side kick, then you're gonna come across with that powerful front kick. Let's go slow. 2, kick. 1, 2, kick. Yeah, speed it up. Yeah, let's go. Try to keep your hands up by your face, even as you're kicking. Good. Great work, come on. So strong, let's do one more. Really nice job. So good. When you're ready, bend your knees, set down your weighted objects. We're gonna move on to superset number 2. You're halfway through your workout. You're doing great. Now for this one, you're gonna want your elevated surface. We're gonna get some hip thrusters in there in round move 2. Move 1, I encourage you to pick up some lighter weights. Let me show you this move. So we're gonna have our hands bent like this, shoulders back and down as if they were up against a door. I encourage you to do this with me so that you can learn it. You're gonna lift your arms up into a lateral raise, and you're gonna open your arms. You're gonna come back down, lower, and with control, bring them down. You can add a little bicep curl to bring the arms up, but it's really that extension that's gonna get you. Let's go. Curl up, lateral raise, open the arms. Now, I might feel like, oh, I could do heavier for my bicep curl, but once I get to this position where I'm extending the arms out, whoo, that is where I needed a lighter weight. So just play around with what is the right amount of weight for you on this fun little complex arm sequence. Good. Up, out. At all times, your core should stay engaged. At all times, you should have your shoulders back and down. Don't let them creep up by your ears, and don't let them round forward. You got this. Good. How you feeling? Feel free to adjust or change the amount of weight you chose. Maybe you're using water bottles, which would be a great way to start out with this one. I'm gonna do 2 more. Up, out, in, down, Slowly release. One more. Curl up and out, feeling those deltoids working, and in and down. Awesome job. All right, let's go ahead and set those aside. Now for your hip thrusters, your glutes are strong. So you may want to grab a heavier weight to put across your lap for our hip thruster. Maybe you want to put 2 weights across your lap. Whatever you want to use is fine with me. I'm going to go ahead and get some weights for myself. I think I'm going to be happy with this one. Let's go ahead and set ourselves up. Now with hip thruster, you're going to balance so that your shoulder blades are basically, the bottom of your shoulder blades is touching right about the corner of your elevated surface. But before you get there, make sure you get your weighted object up on your lap. You could have it in hip creases. You could have it across your lap. If you have a home gym and you want to use a barbell, awesome. Just do a light set for the first set to really warm your hips up for this. Here we go. You're gonna come up, find that balance point. Now this one we're gonna just test one time to see how far away our feet are. So if our feet are too far away, we don't have a lot of control. If our feet are in too close, we're putting a lot of strain on our knees. So when we come up, we want to be having a nice 90-degree bend at our knees to protect them. And we're really isolating the glutes. So now I want you to come up and just hold it, release it down, come up, hold it, release it down, come up and hold, release, up, hold, good, release, up and hold, release, up, squeeze, hold. Great job. We're about 8 to 12 reps here. So if you get to 8 and your glutes are just done, you just stop. It's a good way to decide what the right amount of resistance is going to be for you. It might even be body weight. It just depends on the strength of your glutes and how you're feeling today. You can go up to 12 reps here, and if you're like, it was so easy I could have done 20 or 15, try using a little bit more resistance in our next round. Last one for me. And then I'm going to release it down and move that weight out to the side. Awesome job. Okay, moving on to our final move of superset number 2. It's a side plank toe tap. So I like to start this one out, elbow down, knee down. So we're gonna come into a side plank with our elbow down on the floor and our knee down on the floor, bottom knee is down. From here, we're gonna lift our leg up and back without shifting our hips. We're gonna keep our torso in one straight line. Good. Nice. Now lift that leg up nice and high as if you're making a big circle with your toe. Reaching it forward and back. Now in round 2, you're welcome to put ankle weights on if you have them, because this is one that will really burn your core, but very light. 3 more. Good job. Don't let your pelvis wobble from side to side. We're gonna switch to the other side now. You're doing amazing. Let's bring that elbow down, knee down, and lift and extend. Lift and extend. My stairs are in the way. Just gonna give myself a little more space. Lift, extend. Keep that pelvis nice and square in front of you. Don't let it rotate front or back. Strong, so strong. Great job. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo! Lower it down. You did great. We're gonna move back through that again. Go ahead and grab your weights. And we're gonna be going again for 8 to 12 reps on this complex arm move. So pick something appropriate that you can get through 8 to 12 reps of. Shoulders come back and down. Feet are about hip distance apart. Core is engaged. And we're gonna curl it up. Raise the elbows up. And then open the arms. Good. Bring the arms back in. Lower the elbows. Slowly bring the weights back down to your thighs. There we go. Up. Open. Keep that core engaged. What you may feel is as you open the arms, the back actually wants to arch. That's just your core doing its stabilizing job. So really mindfully engage your core. Think about blueberry spine as you're standing. Good. Open, together, down. This one actually really makes me sweat. It's a lot of focus and concentration. Really keeping the chest open. Nice and slow. Focusing on the shoulders, even as we come back in, we're holding them up. Nice. I'm gonna do 2 more. So strong, awesome work. 1 more. Woo! In, down, and down. Great job. Okay, back to our hip thrusters with that nice pause at the top. Love me some hip thrusters. Of course, if you're somewhere where you don't have an elevated surface handy, you could do bridge lifts on the floor with your back on the floor, lifting your hips up. I'm gonna get my weighted object, sit down in front of my elevated surface, put the weighted object on my lap or in hip creases. Sometimes I'll have two of these. Balance your back against the side of your elevated surface. Find a good position for your feet. And we're gonna go ahead and lift up and hold. Release it down. Lift up, squeeze and hold. Count your reps this time. 8 to 12 is your rep range. If you can barely hit 8, try to go a little bit lighter on the weight amount. If you're going up really high, past 12, use a little bit more resistance. Up, squeeze and hold. Release it down. Great job. Come on, up. Squeeze and hold. And release it down. Got a really balanced workout today. We worked the top part of the butt earlier with the donkey kick. We're working sort of the mid butt. You're also getting some side booty here because you have to stabilize your knees. You can't let your knees go out or in. Really nice job. And of course your core is activated here as well. Lower down, lift up, squeeze, hold. The squeezes are a little longer this set. Lower down, lift, squeeze and hold. Lower down, last one. Or feel free to have stopped before me or go a little on beyond me. And lower down when you're ready. Oh my gosh. Okay, I need some fluid. I'm gonna start drinking my essential amino acids now, about partway through my workout. And I didn't used to use this particular supplement, but I started to in my 40s just because once we get past 40, we don't utilize the amino acids as readily for the muscle tissue. So you need more protein, hence more amino acids. And what's nice about an essential amino acid is that the amino acids are already freely available. When you eat dietary protein, your body has to break down the protein to free up the amino acids for use for like things for your immune system, for your brain, for, of course, muscle protein synthesis. That's why I like an essential amino acid now at this particular time in my life, just because my body needs a little bit more. I put my collagen in it too because it dissolves. It's great. All right. Side plank toe taps. These are really hard for me today for some reason. It might be my balance is a little off. Could be that I just haven't done them in a while and that side of my body just needs some work. I'm excited. Thanks for doing these with me. I like it when I'm really challenged by something. So elbow down, or this time, if you're feeling like it, you can come all the way up onto the side of your foot and the side of your hand, and we're just gonna tap the foot in front and back. Elbow is still a great option. You wanna be where you're at, just really working to keep your hips square and not let them rotate. That's part of what makes this very challenging. You can put your hand on your hip, you can have it up, wherever it feels supportive to you for balance purposes. Great work, come on. Side, 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 side. Really keep that bottom hip lifting up. Last 3, 2, 1. Lower it down, we're gonna switch to the other side. Option to stay down on your elbow or come up into that fully extended side plank. think I need more space. Keep hitting my stairs. All right, stabilize, use control, and tap, 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 tap. Great job. Come on. Tap, 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 tap. Whew. So strong. You've got this. Hang in there. This is the side that gets me. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Yes, so awesome. All right, we're gonna move back into that arm complex. How are your hips feeling? How's your core feeling? How's your upper body feeling? You feeling worked? We're doing full body today. You should be feeling it in lots of places. All right, moving on. I'm gonna pick up my weighted objects. Remember, this is our last set of this particular series of moves, so make it awesome, make it count. Here we go. Shoulders back and down in their sockets. Core tight, nice and engaged core. We're gonna curl it up, and then we're gonna lift our elbows out to the side and open our arms. Keeping the arms up high, we're gonna bring the arms back, lower the elbows down, arms come down by our sides. Up again, out, and fully open the arms. Nicely done. Down, and unwind your curl. Good, keep those shoulders back, keep that chest open, keep that core nice and strong. You've got this, rock star. Yes, up and out, in, down, with control. Good, curl, lift, open. My arms are shaking. This is such a good move, I love it. Up and open, in, down, and release. Good. 8 to 12 is your rep range here. Feel free to go beyond me. Feel free to stop before me. Listen to how your muscles feel today. This is your last set. Try to meet the same amount of reps that you hit in your last set. Up, out, and open. Good. I've got one more. Curl, lift, extend. Great job. Woo! Felt that. Moving on. Last set of hip thrusters. Maybe you want to go up a little bit more in weight. Maybe you were at the perfect amount with those pauses. See how you feel? Get yourself set up for success. Bring your weighted object around to your lap. Get yourself set up against your elevated surface. Lift up, squeeze, and hold. Release it down. Lift up, squeeze, and hold. Great job. Come on. Lift, squeeze, and hold. Feel those glutes really working for you. Lift up, squeeze, and hold. Now these last few, you're welcome to come up, squeeze and hold, and then do some little tiny heel raises, little pulses. Don't lose the squeeze in your glutes. Release it down. Lift up, squeeze, pause, heel raises. Oh my goodness, what am I doing? Lower it down. Lift up, squeeze, lift those heels. Don't lose the butt squeeze, and then lower down. It's a lot to concentrate on. Lift up, hold, lift the heels. Lower down. I invite you to do a couple more. This is going to be my second to last one. Lower down. This is the last one for me. Squeeze. Raise the heels. Optional. You don't have to. Lower all the way down when you're done. Oh my gosh. Move your weighted object out of the way. And we're going to finish strong with our last set of side plank toe taps. So I'll just give you a second to catch up with me in case you did a few extra hip thrusters. And we're gonna go ahead and start again. You can do elbow and knee, or you can do your hand, or some variation of those two. So we're gonna come into our nice strong side plank, tapping the toe in front of us, and then behind us, while maintaining that strong, firm torso. We're not gonna rotate, we're not gonna rock. front to back. Good, I know it's tough. Don't come up onto your toes and onto your hand until you're really solid on the elbow plank pose. Good, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower down, we're gonna switch to the other side and finish this so strong. You got this. Come on, let's go. Make the transition and make your core nice and solid. Make sure your hand is in a stable position or your elbow is in a stable position below your shoulder. Top hand can be on your hip, up in here like mine, wherever it feels comfortable for you and helps you balance. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, lower down. Oh my gosh, that was amazing. So good. Oh, take a minute here. Roll out your shoulders. Maybe you want to do a little stretching. Go ahead and extend out your right leg. Bring your left foot into your inner thigh. Roll down over your right straight leg. Nice to do a little bit of static stretching when your body's nice and warm, like ours are now. That'll really help you prevent some of that soreness that some of us get after a workout. Now, don't feel like your workout's not effective just because you're not sore. It's perfectly normal. You can switch to the other side when you're ready. You might feel a nice gentle stretch up through your back with this. Now let's go ahead and twist our back a little bit. So we're going to set our feet in front of us. And we're going to take our left foot and place it on the outside of our right knee. Right arm comes up high. We bring the right elbow to the outside of that left knee, and then we're just going to look over our left shoulder. A little stretch for your torso. Nice job. And come back to center. Straighten both legs out. Cross the right foot over the outside of the left knee this time. Left arm comes up high. We're going to bring that left elbow to the outside of our right knee, pulling it a little bit, and then we're going to look over our right shoulder. Nice. Great job. Awesome work, Rockstar. Thank you so much for joining me. That was so much fun. Hey, I'd love to invite you in to Rock Your Life, where we have over 1,000 workout classes to choose from. So you have something different you could do every single day. And we have 30-day challenges. So if you're looking for a plan to follow, I've got challenges that you could do a different challenge every month and not have gone through them all in 2 years. So we've got all kinds of great stuff in there for you. Please check it out. You can get a 30-day trial as a new member today, and we would love to welcome you into our fabulous women's fitness community, where we provide tons of support, motivation, and all the resources that you need in our wonderful community. As always, I'm Betty Rocker. You are so awesome and amazing. Be sure to check out Rock Your Life. There's a link right here in this video, and we would love to invite you in. Bye for now.